15-minute on it.
Oh, right,
so
okay.
it runs out after 15. You have to start another video. Okay, so right, we just obviously after a few seconds it goes back to the main screen. So make sure that icon's flashing. Click on it. So we've got the option of gas on its own, mix 1, which is gas and electric, mix 2, again gas and electric, or electric on its own, electric 1 or electric 2. Difference between electric 1 and electric 2, or mix 1 and mix 2. The electric is 800 watts.
Right.
Hang on, lost it now. 900 watts and 1800 watts.
Yeah.
That's it, because some of them are different. Obviously not on this one, but... Okay, so if you imagine you put it on just electric, which a lot of people do,
Yeah.
because obviously once you've put
Once,
it on,
yeah,
once you're on site, you paid for electric with your pits, haven't you?
Yeah.
The only thing with that is obviously what you've got to remember is there's a combined boiler and heater. So if you imagine you get onto site, especially in the winter, you're trying to heat the whole van, which is cold, and the water, which is cold. So it would probably likely to struggle to get up to temperature that you set. Okay, especially if you want it quite warm inside the van. So what you may have to do is put it on a mix. So if you put it on to say electric, mix 1 or mix 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're both helping each other
Yeah,
out.
that's it.
basically.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to get that in the summer, electric 2 is probably fine, because you're likely, fingers crossed, that you're not going to be having to heat the van as such, and just the water.
Okay.
Okay. Right, what I'll do, I'll put it onto electric 2 for now. Okay, then the last one is the fan. Okay, you've got the options of eco, which is obviously a low fan.
Yeah.
High fan. There is also an option of boost, but obviously it's not showing it boost at the moment because it's already up to a certain temperature.
Yeah.
So it doesn't want to allow you to go on to boost. If you can see the top icon as well, you see on eco, the one little blade's coloured in.
Yeah.
High, 2 blades coloured in. If you go to boost, all the blades will be coloured in. Okay, with the fan, obviously it works on the thermostat with the heating. So if the heating's not turned on, the fan's not going to be working anyway.
Not going to be working, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And also it doesn't work until obviously if it needs to boost the heat. So it's not on continuously. So if I put it onto 30 now, I don't know if it'll show boost on it. Ah, here we go. Show boost now. It should hit. After a while, obviously it heats the unit up first.
Yeah.
And you should hear the fan coming on then. Hear it coming,
coming on.
Yeah. So once it gets up to a temperature, then it'll start pushing it through into the room then. Okay.
Yep, that's okay.
Right. So you're happy with all them?
Yeah, that's
them
okay.
icons at the moment.
Yeah.
Right. There is also another feature on the fan. Okay, which you can have the fan running when there's no heat. So in the summer you can have it circulating.
Just having a cool,
circulating,
just moving the air around.
The only problem with that is you have to switch all the heating off and the water heating off.
Right.
Right. Which it seems a bit odd. Obviously, you'd expect the heating to be off, obviously,
yeah.
but you have to also turn the water
Turn
heating
the
off.
water off as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, I've done that. It's also switched the energy off.
Yeah.
Okay, because obviously there's nothing running, so it doesn't need it. So if you go back onto the fan now, you've got nothing running on the top. Click on the fan. Yeah. You switch it on to vent.
Yeah.
Click it again. Then what speed you want it at.
Right.
Okay, then click it again. So you've got, see that little circulation, so that's circulating your air around now.
Yeah.
So the reason why you can't have the water heating on is obviously
Well,
it's a combined thing. So if you're heating the water, there's heat coming off the water as it's pushing the air through. It's going to push the warm air through.
Okay.
You can hear the fan going through now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So to switch that back off, what we do, put it icon flashing there, click it off, and the fan will go off now. Okay.
Yep.
Happy with them bits? You're
Yep,
happy? You can do that. It's probably a bit more straightforward compared to the two little controls.
Well, it is. I mean, it's a bit confusing, that one.
Yeah, they work because you've got two, and then one looks like one. It could be one, and it could be the other. It's just switching it on and off, and not heating water or whatever.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, we talked about the clock. See the clock icon there.
Yeah.
Obviously, when it's flashing, click it. All you got to do is just turn your hours. What's on the next one? And just click it again to do the minutes. About 8. That's it. You set the clock, so then it'll flash between the temperature set.
Yeah.
Obviously, if there's no temperature set, obviously it won't flash between that and that. Also, you have got a timer. So bottom left icon flashing. Click on it. Ask you what time you want to start it. Say 7 o'clock in the morning. Minutes. End time. So you say 10 or 11 o'clock or whatever. And minutes. We'll ask you if you want to for your heating to come on, or what temperature you want the heating to come on. Also your water, also what energy you want to run it on, and also what fan setting you want to run it on. And then the last one is switch it on or off. You just turn the control, switch on, click it. You see the top little timer icons in the top right hand corner now.
Right. Okay.
Okay. To switch it off, back to that icon there flashing. Click it, and it just asks you if you want to switch it on or off. That's it. It switches it off.
Okay.
Okay. There is a further menu as well. Index. That's so you can see what's up and running. Brightness of your screen. So if you want to reduce it or brighten it. Language, if you want to talk French or German to it.
Right.
Reset, so if you have any problems and you need to reset it, you get it to there and just click resets.
And then
back to the
lot again and
back to the factory set. It'll put it back to factory setting.
Right. Okay.
Offset, what that is, obviously it's thermostatically controlled the heating. Okay, and if it already thinks that the van's this warm anyway, it's not going to allow the heating to come on, so you can calibrate it by doing that as well.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay with that?
Yeah.
Obviously,
We'll get me head round it,
yeah,
don't worry.
it is in your handbook.
Yeah, well, that's
Obviously,
right.
we'll have video. You'll have the video of it as well.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Lovely.
Right. Other appliances probably be similar to what you've had previously. Here, your fridge. I don't know if you want to record this or not. Is this something similar? Or slightly
Yeah,
different?
it is. I think it.
Is it exactly the same, or was it? Was it
No, it's a
effective
bit
on your
different. It's
Slightly
a
different.
It was a
different,
Thetford
different.
Oh, yeah, the
before.
Thetford, yeah. So it's fairly straightforward. That button there switches it on and off. So you're just pressing and hold that switches it on and off. It's running on gas at the moment.
Right.
That's now on
That's the
electric. That's on electric.
And the other one's on the battery.
Yeah. Well, that's actually off your car electrics.
Right.
Okay. When you're travelling and when your
Oh,
engine's
that'd be
running.
useful, yeah, I wish
Yeah.
I knew that.
What that does is it just maintains the temperature in the fridge. It will not cool the fridge down.
Oh, right.
It'll just maintain it. So if you're going to travel, you want to travel with cold food,
Yeah.
obviously
yeah.
you need to cool it down before you travel. So using either electric or gas. And just before you, or as you hitch up, ready to go, put it onto that icon. As soon as you start, that will stop that flashing because at the moment that's showing failure. Okay,
Yeah,
because
'cause
obviously
we're
it's
not
connected.
connected.
Yeah, because it's not connected to the car.
Yeah.
So obviously that will. If you do it on the gas side, if that fails like that on the gas, so if I light that now on gas, that's just lighting it now. See, it's fired up. If it did that failure like I've just done on that battery, so it's got the flashing red sign there, and that flashing, that means the gas hasn't lit.
Right.
Okay. So obviously the obvious things are check your gas, make sure you've either turned the gas on or you've got gas. It may be that you may have air in the system. So what you need to do is just fire your cooker up, make sure you've got gas actually running through.
Yeah.
All you need to do is just press the hazard button and it will reattempt to light it. If you tend to use it on electric, which most people do, and don't use the gas, it makes it more harder to light. So every now and again, just fire up your gas, just for half an hour or something like that, every trip or whatever, just to make sure it will light.
Okay.
Okay. And if I put it back on electric, what it will also do is it will remember that as well. So if I switch that off, when you come to it next time, it will remember and it'll attempt to. Attempt to light it on whatever it was on last time. Obviously, if 240 is not connected, it's not going to be able to connect to it.
Yeah.
But as long as you've got 240 there, it will connect.
And presumably that's the temperature where
Yep.
you can set the bars up.
That's it, yeah. So you just press that. All 5
you
lit
set
is
it
obviously
to
the
8.
coldest. Yeah.
Yeah.
All depending on the temperature outside.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's a really hot day. It's obviously going to have to work that little bit harder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
To open the door, press the down button and opens. Got a nice blue fridge. This little contraption here. You see that there.
Yeah.
Okay, to get to pull it out, just push it against the wall. So push it sideways, and then slide it towards you. And what that's there for is to keep the door open in storage, so it allows the air to circulate around the fridge.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Okay. So it's working on the door mechanism. So to open it, press the door knob, and it'll open. When you're using it, make sure that is fully in, because if you don't, that won't seal, and your fridge won't be working efficiently, and you'll think the fridge is broke. Okay.
Okay.
So just switch it on and off, press main button there, that's it off.
That's off.
Okay. Inside here, individual appliance gas taps on the left hand wall. You've got info note there to say what they're connected to, colour coded. You don't need to turn them on and off. The main one is on top of your cylinder.
Yeah.
So when you're travelling, make sure you turn it off at the cylinder. If it comes in for service, obviously obviously they check the individual appliances, they may switch them off. If you're trying to light your cooker and it's not lighting, just check there just to make sure they haven't left them switched off enough. Okay. Right, cooker, 12 volt igniter button in the centre. It's probably somewhat similar to what you had before, they've just updated them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just turn and fire the button. Okay.
No, we had to use a lighter, didn't we, to light it
Did
on
you?
the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
There wasn't a...
You haven't got a-
auto-
didn't
Yeah,
have
it's got the
igniter on it.
ignition. No.
Okay, you have also got safety catch on the
Yeah.
on there. So if it's not lighting, just make sure that the lid
lid's
is
up.
fully back, and obviously
Yeah.
don't put the lid down. Obviously, like I just done normally. Okay, your grill. Hold up in a sec. Yes. There we go. Okay, lid, yeah, handle for your grills inside there. If you notice as well, that pops out when you open the door, so make sure that is popping out so it just protects the
Oh, right.
bottom of the controls. Okay, your oven. Okay, that's the lid. Okay. Always make sure it's cool before you put the glass down as well.
Yeah.
There's a chance of that shattering if it's red hot.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Microwave. Big button opens it. Just press and hold it and it opens the door. Don't travel with the glass plate in. If that comes out and drops on here, it's going to be expensive. So make sure it's well out of the way when you're travelling. Either stick it under there, obviously, as long as it's clean, or my wife tends to put it in a tea
Yeah,
towel wrapped
yeah.
in it, and so it's not bouncing around the sink.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, to start it, if you can see that, control does nothing until you press the button. Okay, so if I press the microwave button once, that gives you the energy, so 100%, 50% or whatever. Press it again, and that then gives you the seconds. Okay? Don't ask me why they do it so complicated, but that's the way it does. And then you press start and away it goes. Okay?
Yep.
Also, you got a quick start on the start button as well, so that goes up in minute increments. You just press it and it automatically goes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Happy with that bit?
Yep. Yep.
Good.
Yep.
In your wardrobe, you got your directional aerial, which you probably had on your last one, and you also your
Yeah, we did.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the amplifier there as well. Table storage in there as well. Under your bed, to operate the bed, just lift it slightly, and you can drag it out and drop the infill in there.
Yeah.
Or you can just lift it if you want to have a look underneath for the storage. But you got your cable, your step, your winder handle, and your wheel nut wrench there as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Right. If you're aware, it's got a solar panel on the roof.
Yes.
Yeah, and then in this locker here, hopefully, yeah, that's it, is your solar panel regulator. It's totally automatic, you don't need to switch it on or off. As soon as it detects the battery voltage drops, it will automatically start charging it, as long as obviously you've got daylight.
Yeah. This is even when it's in storage,
Yeah,
presumably.
but at the moment it should work in here at the moment, or it will do.
Yeah.
At the moment the lights are off on it. The top light normally, you can see there's two little lights there.
Yeah.
Top light normally is either green or red. If it's red, it's giving the full 14.5 volts. If it's green, it's giving it slightly less, around about 12.5, 13 volts. Okay, it all depends on the condition of the battery. The bottom one normally is flashing green to say it's charging. There's occasions when the lights will be off, like now. One, either it's dark, which is not going to do much in the dark. Either that or the battery is fully charged. So obviously we should show you it's 14 volts.
Yeah.
So if you've got the 240 charger going through it, obviously
Yeah.
it's giving it enough charge anyway.
Right.
And also, if it's fully discharged, the lights will go out as well. Because what it's doing is it's actually saving energy by them two little bulbs. It
Right.
actually saves energy by switching them off and supplying the battery.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Lovely.
But bathroom, probably exactly the same fittings as what you had previously. Light switches on the end of the
Right.
unit there. I should expect the toilet and whatever
Yeah.
to be exactly
That's
the same.
exact-
Yeah, so you got the
same.
indicator there to see if the waste tanks.
Show that, yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same. Yeah, yeah,
Exactly
yeah,
the same.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
No problem with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I think most everything else will be fairly similar,
It is.
as in light switches and
Oh, yeah.
things
Yeah.
like that.
Yep.
Good.
So that just slides across the shower, does
Yeah.
it, that door?
That's it. Yeah, you have.
Oh,
got
we
a-
hadn't got
you've
that before.
You got a little bolt there. Look. So
Yeah.
obviously make sure you break that down before you try and drag it across.
Yeah.
You obviously don't
Oh,
want
right,
to
we hadn't
do
got
that.
that
Locks it in
before.
position so it doesn't slide
Yeah, it was
about.
just an
It's
opening
an
door.
opening
Yeah.
door
yeah.
before, yeah.
Obviously they save that little bit of space by putting a sliding
yeah.
door instead
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
a one that it wouldn't be able to open past your bed.
Good.
Okay. But what we got on the front is your warranty book and also your handbook as well. So all the information obviously we talked about is obviously in there as well.
Yeah.
Obviously you have got different type of heating in there as well as yours. So there's your Aldi explanation of. If you'd like to sign and date that for us, I've got my pen here somewhere.
Can I just come round there?
If you can just sign, date and print there for us.
Okay.
I take the top 2 copies and give that to service.